See, I've beaten the game, and you wanna know how I did? Because I have the Koenigsegg Regera, and in order for you to get this car, you have to completely beat the game. And what's funny is that this car can go 410 miles per hour. When I bought it out of the race dealership, it said it can go 410 and 1500 horsepower, and I was like, how come all these other people have it for 600 that goes like it goes like 1500 horsepower, but it only goes like 265? I don't get that. Like, what is going on, bro? So yeah, I'm going to show you on how to make money after beating the game. So first tip, and basically the reason why on how I'm doing this is because after when you beat the game, some people want to come over to the race dealership and buy this. They want to buy these two cars. They say they're both the fastest car in the game. They kind of are because, well, one of them has 850 horsepower, but it goes technically 300 miles per hour, which is really, really fast. But this car can technically go 100 miles per hour more than that. Like, look, let me just go over. Here it is. The Bet Customs F132. It's technically a Formula One hot rod race car. It goes 354 miles per hour. And like I said, these are the two cars you only unlock after beating the game. This is the fastest car in the game because, guys, look at it. It goes 410 miles per hour and 1500 horses. I watch people to play this game on the Xbox One, and it shows it only goes 250 miles per hour, and the top speed when you fully upgrade is 265. This thing, for me, only went up to 420 miles per hour. It now went down to 417 because I bought some upgrades to level up my NOS, but that doesn't matter. So some people, when they beat the game, they want to get the Bet Customs or this. Some people want to go for the Bet Customs because it's more cheaper than the Koenigsegg Regera. But the Koenigsegg Regera is a little bit more faster than the Bet Customs. So a lot of people want to go for the Koenigsegg Regera. So when they buy it, they barely have any money. You are either down to some money to where you can't buy another car or you can't buy any upgrades. So I'm going to shut off the engine. Here we go. My first tip is when you buy the Koenigsegg Regera and you want more cars or any more money, you must beat all of Natalie Nova's racing. And also when you beat her, you get this. You get these 26 grand races. Like every time you go up to a race that says 26K. So look, here's what we're going to do. We're going to fast travel over here, and I'm going to show you guys on how it's a good idea. Because look, if you have the Koenigsegg Regera or the Bet Customs Hot Rod, you're basically going to win the race. But that's not my point. My point is this. The race is 26K, but don't forget there are side bets. There are side bets in the race, so every time there's a side bet that pops up, it either comes out with 26,000 or it's basically like 35,000. And if it's a side bet that you can basically do, then then if you're confident enough to do it, then do it. And like here, I'll show you guys on why. So look, stay in an oncoming lane for 60 seconds, and I get 20K. I was about to say 27,000. No, that's tumbleweed though. And so I have to stay on this lane for at least 50 seconds, and that is it. I gotta stay on here for 50 seconds. And also, this is the fastest car in the game, so basically it's no problem. As long as I'm on as long as I stay in this lane, I am good. Like, no problem. Uh, the good news is, at least the time doesn't, like, restart all over again. It just, like, stops. So, that's also a good news right there. And also, while you're on oncoming lane, you go in the dirt, it still goes. And also, you can go pretty fast on the dirt, so I recommend using the car. So I've completed the side bet. Now I can go anywhere on the road and basically now just get all my money collected. And also, since this is a fast car and it has leveled up nitrous and everything, I can basically now go fast, like in the race. Like the shortest race in the game, someone had the Koenigsegg Regera and they beat the race in like a minute. And it was like the shortest track in the game. And I have it on my, I customized the license plate on this thing, and the name of it says Beast because it is a beast. It goes so fast, and also it's just, it handles like a beast. Like it's got so much grip, and the stability when you turn it off, it's really good to handle. Because you can take the corners and everything much more better, and even the turns. So I recommend you turning it up. But if you're not more of a drifting person and lose control and everything, or get used to the grip and everything, then just keep stability on. But if you're that type of person that wants to drift and lose a lot of grip, then I recommend you turn it off. This car is so fast, it actually goes to 417 in like nothing but like 7 seconds or something. No, like basically me and my friend were basically driving this thing at the airport. Like we went from one side to another, and we were barely like halfway pressing the accelerator button and the R2 button, and it was like just going from 0 to 100 in like 2 seconds, and it was like going to 200 in like a second. Like it was like this car just now got its nickname. It's Beast. Like no matter what. Oh, I hate crash outs like that, because if you could still go like that, then you could basically just still keep on going. But I really just hate when shit like that happens, you know, man. I just... Okay, here we go. Oh, that was a nice turn. Alright. So, yeah, woohoo time. I stayed on there for basically like 2 minutes, and look at me, I get my $20,000. See, look, I have 743,000. That is so garbage. And also, you get money, like if it's a terrible speed card, you can basically just like sell it for like 5,000 or 4,000. Okay, the second thing is to do this race. It's called the Hyperspace Circuit. You have to beat Natalie Nova, the 1% Club. You have to beat the race in order for you to get this. And like I said, it's 26K, and all you gotta do is just go in a circle for 5 laps. But make sure you have a fast car, and make sure you do a side bet that you're confident to, like what I did. Third tip is, oh my gosh, I just saw it. Where was it? Basically are bait crates. I don't see a bait crate. Can I find a bait crate? You basically can't have bait crates pop up on your map and stuff. Only if you're nearby it or anything. But yeah, they're saying, you should use a runner car for the bait crates. But if you got like a Koenigsegg Regera or anything that's just fast, just use it. And basically, yeah, just do time trial races like the Liberty Desert trial, like the one that I just did. But the most one I would recommend doing is basically this hyperspace circuit, because you're going in a circle for 5 laps and you have a fast car. You can get through the laps fast, and also it's not that bad. Alright, and then that's basically it. That's just basically it. Oh, no, that's not it. Hold on. And as you can see, my slots have the unlimited symbol or infinity symbol, whatever. It basically shows where it says garages own 4 and 4. Basically, if you own all 4 garages, you get to be able to have unlimited cars. Like, you can store as many cars as you want. And basically, the other thing is go to a tune-up shop and just sell all of your parts. Like, if you have a lot of part tokens and you just have a lot and you don't want to turn some in, but you just need some cash, you can sell some. They're like 1,000, 2,000, or 4,000, or 5. You can basically sell some that are just like really expensive. But yeah, and also what was it? Oh yeah, these speed runs. You can even see the Koenigsegg Regeras in it. Like, you can see I got 3 stars, and also I can get $300 if I do it. I basically don't want to do that. But as you can see, it says shipment crates. So shipment crates is another thing, and I hate it when it does this. So basically, shipment crates are another thing, but in order for you to get shipment crates, you need to buy speed points. Without speed points, you cannot do this. As you can see, I have 50 speed points, and I have 2 base shipments that I have not opened yet. And as you can see, I have 15k, but that's not it. When you see an item that it gives you, a vanity item, like just something that you can put on your car or anything else, you can basically keep it if you want it, or you exchange it for 1,500. So I'm gonna exchange that for it, and also you get a bank. You get a bank item as well, so you can basically store that item. And I get another one, so it gives me 10,000 part tokens, and I also don't want an underglow, so I'll just turn that in, and bam, I just got part tokens and 775,000 in just like a few seconds. And also, I'm basically almost about to level up. And also, hold on, let me go back to the shipments. Like I said, in order for you to get shipments, you need to buy speed points. You need speed points. Like, the best ones to technically buy is probably the premiums, because look, you get 2 wild cards, 1 bank token, 1 part token, and 1 vanity item. The bank tokens, you basically get 3 or 2 in 1 premium shipment. And it's most likely up to, like, how do I say it? Like, when I technically got this, the 4,600, and basically I was like at 560,000 money cash, and I basically bought. I technically wanted to buy. I technically bought a 10 pack, and then I didn't have enough for another, so then I bought a 5, and then I bought another 5, and I had 37. So then I opened it, and I was already at 880,000. So basically, you can waste some of your money to get money in the game. So it's like you can waste money, to basically get money in the game, like buying VC for 2K. Alright, so right here we're gonna do a bait crate, because here's another example for money. So every time you go up to a bait crate, you get this time thing, like you have a time trial. And then you have these cops that come after you and stuff like that. So basically, if you do not go there, if you basically get to the location and everything, and you just deliver the loot, then you're good. But if you have the Koenigsegg Regera or the Beck Customs, and you have good upgrades for your car, then basically you'll just be able to escape, like, really fast. Like, ooh, I just hit that car really bad. So yeah, bait crates, every time when you're nearby a bait crate or you see a bait crate, you can basically get 21,000. People call the cash in Need for Speed, they most likely call them credits. So I guess I'm just gonna call them credits. Look at that. That was so fast. That was like a minute and 21 seconds. That was really... And look, I get 21,000 just from doing that. And look at me. I'm almost close to getting 800K. So basically, I am really close to buying another car. Like, I can buy another Koenigsegg Regera right now, but I'll be broke, so I'm not going to do that. Okay, and also look at this. I also get extra money from doing that. So now I'm at 800K. And I just now got rewarded at base shipment. So technically you can get money fast after beating the game, because when you buy a Koenigsegg Regera or a Beck Customs, you can basically just get money fast with this car or the Beck Customs. I think a lot of people rather do the Koenigsegg Regera because it's just a really fast car, and for one reason, it's just really fast. Like, it can go from 0 to 100 in like 2.60 seconds.
Muscle cars attract too much attention. European compacts blend in better, but can still dish out the acceleration.
Well, Mac.
Oh, that was such a nice drift. So basically, yeah, this is the guide for Need for Speed Payback. For after beating the game, you basically can get money like this. I was such a dummy. I did not mean to do that. So my next video will be the Koenigsegg Regera video. Basically, I'm gonna do, my next video will be the Koenigsegg Regera. So I hope you guys enjoyed this guide, and I hope you guys get a lot of money from after beating the game. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm out.